What's good, Bears fans? What is going on today? Hope everything is well. Welcome back to Victory Monday, and our Chicago Bears defeated the Cleveland Browns 31-3 in what was described as a great game all the way around. And believe me, it was. One thing we can also look forward to, Bears fans, is the Green Bay Packers on Saturday night, prime time. And this has to be our get back game. Green Bay has already defeated us. This is the time that we need to come together and just win. Just win, baby. Just like old Al Davis used to say back in the day. It still holds true today. And more importantly, for our playoff hopes, it is extremely important that we handle business, get the win, and get ourselves one, maybe two steps closer to the playoffs. Locking in the playoffs would be a beautiful thing. Beating Green Bay and having Detroit lose would definitely get us there. Excuse me. But we need to handle our part of anything that goes down when it comes to the playoffs. Now, sitting at 10-4, the Chicago Bears have done all that they could throughout this season to get wins. I mean, we all know that injuries have just been a part of this team for 2025. And in 2026, we're probably going to have some serious talks about who remains. And our Chicago Bears are going to have to look at a lot of contracts, as well as getting to the point where we're going to have to figure out who gets re-signed, what does our draft positions look like, and how far can we go with the team that we have as we have slowly gotten healthier. And health has been a theme that I hope I've brought to the forefront each and every time that you watch the video, because we have had major injuries on our defensive side, from the D line to linebackers, every step of the way. About the only people who have not gotten hurt has been Kevin Byard as well as Brisker. So our two starting safeties have been there since the beginning, as well as Montez Sweat. So hopefully we can get things set up where we will have sustained success going forward. Now, Bears fans, one thing that we know coming out of this Cleveland game, Caleb Williams, 17 of 28 for 242 yards and 2 touchdowns. Caleb Williams continues to show us that, hey, this is a special talent, and he's on the Chicago Bears. So we all know that Caleb has the escapability that he's shown throughout this season. The sacks are down this year. Does he still make a few boneheaded mistakes every now and then? Of course, playing hero ball is just a part of who he is. Now, Caleb finished with a 112.5 rating, one of his best on the season, if I remember correctly. And he led our offense through long drives. I did believe we had a near 8-minute drive at one point. We had gotten the ball, and he's got us in the touchdown range, or a touchdown, I should say, very quickly, within a few minutes. So we know at quarterback, the Chicago Bears are set. And listen, our biggest what if on this offense is whether or not, or the question is, what if we continue to add at line or skill position? Running back. Even though right now it doesn't appear to be a great need, would we take the time now to get a top-notch running back to add to this team? Now, We all know Jeremiah Love is the #1 running back. And picking toward the back end of the draft, we may not, unless we give up, some type of draft capital, we may not be able to pick him up. So there's that thought process there. Like I say, Kyle Monangai, DeAndre Swift, they have looked good for better part of 9 weeks. The offensive line has been doing an astounding job at opening lanes as well as just blocking for Caleb. So even though, in my opinion, we are set with starters, now would be the right time to start getting backups, quality backups, guys who will be borderline starters is what I'm saying. Now, will it happen? With an estimated $9 million in salary cap space for next year, 2026, there probably will have to be some finagling going on if we're going to make this team better in free agency as well as through the draft. Now, in this game, Luther Burden got the start, and listen, he is going to be special for us, Bears fans. 6 receptions, 84 yards. He was well on his way to a 100-yard receiving day. Of course, he got hurt. I do believe he had an ankle injury and did not come back at some point during the third quarter, I believe. But with the run game going so well and his running mate on the other side, DJ Moore, stepping up with 2 touchdowns. I mean, DJ, 4 receptions, 69 yards with those 2 touchdowns. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And more important, Bears fans, getting DJ Moore to put a smile on his face and celebrate a little bit because he's being a part of a winning team. And everybody, I know, everyone wants to do their part and everyone wants to do their best. Now, Colston Loveland, he lended his hands in a day that was extremely cold. 4 receptions for 63 yards. And he seemed to be that outlet that Caleb needed throughout the game. But I also want to say Cole Kmet. He is our preeminent tight end. The blocking that he does, top notch. And yes, we play the Cleveland Browns. But the way that Cole was handling his business blocking, it deserves a special mention. Now, finishing with only 2 catches for 28 yards, but Cole is the quintessential glue guy. So keep that in mind, Bears fans, and we still have him under contract for a few more years. He's not going anywhere. At least I hope not. So we shall see. Now, moving on to the defensive side. Let's just say it was a great day for our defense. And of course, you expect that with a Cleveland Browns team dealing with a rookie quarterback, missing 4 of their 5 starters on the offensive line. Dennis Allen had his moment in the sun where he could, dial up pretty much whatever. And apart from about 3 long passes, I mean, our defense held it down. Now, for me, seeing that we got, 5 sacks and 3 interceptions, it was a beautiful thing. And listen, that interception by Jalen Johnson where he just snatched the ball away from Jerry Jeudy, I mean, it was a thing of beauty. And we all know Jerry Jeudy's a speedster. So for Jalen to hang with him as well as just snatch the ball out of his hand, hey, it was a beautiful thing to see. I mean, you got to be excited. Now, if we can just play healthy throughout the season, a season coming up, I mean, we could have a dominant defense. So let's talk about the sacks. DeMarco Jackson, like a fourth or fifth string linebacker, forced into the starting role again. And he has responded again, tipping the ball to himself and getting an interception. The coaching staff on our defensive side has been phenomenal, plain phenomenal. I mean, kudos to them. They have taken guys from our practice squad off the street and just made them regular contributors to this defense. Also, Austin Booker, 2 sacks. Grady Jarrett, a guy whom some say ain't worth the price, he is loaded up on another sack. Then there was Gervon Dexter. Now, last week, I believe, Gervon didn't have maybe his best game of the season, especially on that missed tackle that would have stopped Green Bay, made them punt. You know, you can't be on it all the time. But this game, he showed that at any time he can dominate a game. And as I said, can't get too high because it's dealing with a bunch of backups over there in Cleveland. But the way that the defense, outside of, like I say, 3 long hits to Isaiah Bond, I mean, there ain't too much we can do about that. I mean, there's still things we need to clean up, of course. But I do believe, as we continue to get healthy, and there's a thought out there that maybe we can get back another one of our starting linebackers in Tremaine Edmonds, which would be a blessing as we head back into the game on Saturday against Green Bay. We need it. We need him. We need as many as our starters out on that field handling business. Now, finishing up. Special teams, Devin Duvernay, and all those guys on that side. Great job. Great job of getting the ball in some solid starting points for our offense and holding Cleveland, at one point from Cleveland had to start from their 1-yard line. I mean, the thing of beauty there. Now, once again, there's always something that you can't just, look over, and that is Cairo Santos. Once again, just missing another field goal. I don't know, Bears fans. There's got to be some discussions about at the end of this season about whether or how we're going to keep going with him, because these misses are getting to be a problem, plain and simple. I mean, if we're in a playoff game, we need him to connect on all of his kicks. And I know the NFL, this game of football, not everything runs the way it should be, but you should at least be able to count on your kicker. Now, I know Robbie Gould ain't coming back through them doors, but Cairo, get it together, man. Just get it together and help us out. So, Bears fan, it's Victory Monday. Celebrate this win. Short week going into staying at home, I should say, as the Green Bay Packers are coming to our field, and we have to protect our field. So it's a great win. The Chicago Bears dominated a bad team, which is what we're supposed to do. So in the future, we're setting that standard. Win by as many points as possible. Shut them down on their offense. Opposing teams shut their offense down, and special teams handle business and make sure that whether it's our offense or defense, they're starting in a positive. All right? So with that, Bears fans, I'm going to get on up out of here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, peace.